Good afternoon, everybody. So this is going to be the third video in this small stream rod series. The first one was with the Oni 3. The second one was with the Nissan Air Stage Fujiru 5.5 in the 330 length. And this one I'm going to take a little bit different approach. This is a seiryu rod. You can see it is the Suntech Kurenai Prospec 33. So it's not the extremely light tipped HM-R versions of the Kurenai. This one's very different. I have fished it once before, or a couple times before. It's been a little while. But it's the same length, roughly, as the Oni and the Fujiru. A couple major differences. Obviously, a seiryu rod, no cork handle. This thing is built for the ultimate in sensitivity. With the rod blank, it's a small, kind of a short, flared out portion. And this rod is extremely light. It's 1.4 ounces or 1.9 ounces. I'll double check that. But it is a 14 penny rod. So it's actually a hair stiffer, a higher penny rating than the Fujiru and the Oni 3. A big difference, and again, built around the sensitivity aspect, is it does not have a lilium, so it just has a little groove in the end that you tighten the level line to, and it just kind of spins around the end of the rod. So there's no cork handle and there's no lilium, which really can't get much more sensitivity than that. So it should be fun. Same line, 11-foot level line. I did change tippet. I know the regular Kurenais are 6.5X, which is what I put on this. This one might be a 6X rod, but I don't have any 6X with me, so I'm just going with the 6.5. Should be plenty for the small brookies and rainbows in this creek, but let's get started. Okay, so here's a better look at this rod. And you can see the kind of, it's much more reddish, and up higher it's more burgundy color with red accents on the end of each section. But it's a beautiful little rod. Again, there it is, the Prospec 33, made by Suntech. You can see how short the handle is, but it's a very cool little rod. If you're not in favor of the very ultra thin and flexible tips of the regular Kurenai HM-R class, it definitely has a stiffer tip section. So I've got the same stiff heckle kabari on that I used in the last video, and we're just going to work upstream from here where I stopped using the Fujiru and see what we can get into. And just with the first cast or two, I can already tell how much firmer it is than both the Oni 3 as well as the Fujiru, which is not a bad thing. It's just that it's different, which is an interesting thing that I talk about in my rod characteristics videos and choosing rods, is that this is a seiryu rod, and most people think that they're very small fish, very whippy, very soft. And this little seiryu rod is higher penny rating. It's lighter and firmer than both the Oni 3 and the Fujiru 5.5 that I was fishing, even though it's a seiryu rod. Still cast this unweighted kabari just fine. There he is. Oh, that's a nice rainbow. Oh, it came off. I was looking up at the flex of the rod. It definitely doesn't bend nearly as much as the Fujiru does. Definitely feel like you have very good control with this rod, which is what I remember from fishing it before. It's not a highly tip flex like the regular Kurenai. Oh, there's one. I mean, the Kurenai regular one, oh, that's a nice rainbow. Holy cow, yeah. Look at that one. Fatty. The regular Kurenai It has a very soft tip, you know, so they have a low penny rating, but it's all in the tip end. They have very decent backbone. You can catch surprisingly large fish with them. But this rod, I have to say, just instills more confidence with the way it bends and the stiffness. So if you have extra large hands, some of these thin seiryu rods might not be fun after a while if you get cramping or something like that. But for me, I do enjoy them. Kind of just a very loose grip. Oh, I see a fish sitting right up there, brookie. Oh, I spooked it. I touched the level line right over top of him. I was busy talking, didn't stop my cast up high enough. There he is. Ooh, that's a good one. Where's he going? Here. Oh, that's a nice rainbow. Come on. Come on. Oh, no, no, no. Going down a few of these stair steps here. Get him over to the softer shoreline. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice fish. Good good rainbow like some of the other ones here. For a little creek. Yep. Can't quite reach that with my tool. There we go. Beautiful little fish. And again, that at 14 pennies, even though it's only 2 and 3 more than the Oni 3 and the Fujiru, I mean, 3 more than the Fujiru is almost 25%, or actually just over 25% stiffer. So it's a capable little rod. There's another brookie. So it will definitely handle a little bit bigger fish, in my opinion. It requires a little faster pace because of the, oh, there's one, the stiffness of the rod compared to the other Tenkara rods I was using in the last 2 videos. But if you like that faster action and the stiffer rod, this is wonderful to cast. You just have to adapt a little bit. Depends what you'll prefer or what you're used to. Let's go see if we can find another couple soft spots. Oh, there's a fish. As I turn around to look behind me to check for any other holes. And there's a rainbow on my line. Oh, there he goes. This section of stream has really changed since the flooding. It dug out a channel over there. It completely changed locations. The water used to be over by the trail. Now it's all over there and coming down that new spot there. There's a very nice pool up here that I've never noticed before, never seen before. There's one. The rainbow. It came off. Long release. Just a little fella. There's another one. That one's a bit better. Oh yeah. Oh, what the heck is that? It's a grayling. Are you kidding me? It's a grayling. There's a lake up here at the 5-mile point that has grayling in it. And this one must have washed out of the lake. I'll be darned. Look at that. Yeah, lift up the dorsal. It might wiggle here. I want to keep it over the water in case it...
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That is cool. I've never even seen one of those.
It surprised the heck out of me when I saw it. I'm like, a whitefish? Must have come up here? No.
That's what I would have thought.
Yeah.
Initially.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool. Hey, you bet. Wow, that was amazing. We caught, I caught a couple, there's another fish, brookie. Caught a couple grayling on my wilderness trip a couple weeks ago on a lake. And I've caught a nice grayling out of the lake up here before, but we're still a couple miles away from it. And it obviously got washed down in the flooding. That is cool. I posted a picture of the grayling I caught on the Mizuchi on the lake. And those were just with an indicator and chironomids. And I had several people respond that, you know, that those were on their bucket list. Oh, this is a fighter. I don't know what this one is. No, brookie. That grayling were, and I certainly did not expect to catch one out of here. Another dark little brookie. Wow, that made my day right there. A little different coloration than some of the grayling I've caught out of the lake up there, but very cool. But that was a decent sized little grayling there. I don't know, 13, 14 inches. And this little seiryu rod handled it with no difficulty whatsoever. I just thought it was a good size, you know, decent sized rainbow. There's another one, rookie. I just thought it was a good rainbow. And then, oh, came off. And then when I saw it, I was thinking, oh, it was a whitefish, like I told that guy, because if the main creek way down low has whitefish, but I thought maybe something traveled up here. There's one, little rookie. Yeah, that little stream there used to be just a tributary, but obviously the extra water and created a new channel. It's a pretty little brookie. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Ah, doesn't get any better than this. Small stream, cooperative fish, beautiful weather. And an unweighted kabari. And although I'm not going to, this rod obviously would handle a beadhead even better than those other rods, with the stiffness of the tip section. There's one. Nice brookie. Oh, got off. Oh, there's fish on there. I was just picking up the cast and set the hook. Total accident. Rod's not that sensitive all the time. And the rainbow. Oh boy, they're just stacked up here. This is awesome. Oh, come on. That's a nice rainbow. The dorsal fin was out of the water for a second, and I was dreaming of another grayling. Catching fish like this will make you fall in love with whatever rod you're fishing. Saw the line go tight. Had left plenty of slack in it, letting it get a little deeper. Little rainbow. Might be something right on the left edge here. There he is. Whoa, mad rainbow. Hiding under that rock. There he goes. Oh, come on, little fella. I'm gonna reach up my fingers now. There we go. All right, so I just came up around the bend there. It's amazing how much it's changed, because the main creek used to come here, but you can see it overflowed the bank there and created a new channel. So this is just a little side channel with very little water in it. There's another one. Oh, come here, little fella. Rainbow. Oh, there's another one on. Didn't know it. Had a little too much slack in my line from the wind. Didn't feel it. There's one, I felt that. Come here. What a feisty little guy. Come here. Come here. Well, I hope you enjoyed that with the Suntech Kurenai Prospec 33. It is an awesome little rod. I forgot how wonderful it is. Unbelievably light at, like I said, I think around 1.4 ounces. I'll put the specs up if I haven't already in this video. But 14 pennies. It will handle beadheads easily. Better than the Oni and the Fujiru that I was fishing earlier. Cast unweighted Kabari, you just need a little bit more, forward momentum since it's a little bit stiffer rod, but it's not a stiff rod by any stretch. The lightness and the pennies and the sensitivity without having a Lillian and no cork is really tough to beat. It's a great combination. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to switch rods now and make another video real quick.